Hey everyone, talking about Cosmic by Kylie Jenner, just released in 2024. The notes in this are jasmine, peony, blood orange, amber, vanilla, cedar, and musk. So, first of all, I want to say that my opinion on this scent really tried to not be at all biased about anything that I feel or think about Kylie Jenner or the Kardashians. And for example, like with Kim Kardashian's fragrances under the KKW line, I think a bunch of them are really a lot better than the average celebrity fragrance. So I feel somewhat confident that I'm not judging this from any perspective of just like, the Jenner Kardashian, blah. Like, that's just, yes, I feel that way about a lot of things, but that's just such a tired thing to get into with something like this. We all either already feel that way or we don't, whatever. This is about the fragrance itself. And I do not like it. I wanted to, actually. I mean, I guess maybe I kind of didn't because I didn't want to love something they put out. I don't know, but I think I was at the very least like neutral, kind of like, okay, maybe it'll be good. Of course, as usual with any release, there's this big story. Oh, we put so much thought into it and this and that, and it's so meaningful. Like, not just, from them, but just the way any perfume comes out, it's always saying that. But this one had that story too from her, and the notes looked perfectly good to me. I mean, I'm not big on Peony, but yeah, jasmine, blood orange, amber, vanilla, cedar, musk. Like, what's to dislike about that? That's, for me at least, like pretty, chill, standard, whatever. But, oh, wow, I do not like this. And I thought that at worst it would just be boring. But, this was so headachy to me. And I've talked to quite a few other people who feel this way too. So first of all, if you love it, cool, like, wear it. This is not about trying to make anyone feel bad who likes it. I know it's really frustrating when you love something and you watch somebody else just talking mad shit on it and acting like their opinion is gospel or whatever. So maybe just click away if you love it and you don't want to see someone talk shit. But to me, this was just very cloying, like really sweet, but not in a gourmand sugary way, just like ambery sweet, like, but without being balanced by any kind of like resinous side to the amber, just like pure sort of like sweet amber. Plus, the floral, like, really, the citrus didn't have any kind of like the tart bitter side, just like that pure kind of fakeness. So yes, it's very, very generic. But that could be okay if it was just like, oh, it's generic, whatever. Like, I wouldn't go out of the way to try it. But it's just, when I was decanting this, which hopefully this also proves I'm not just trying to say something good just because I'm selling decants of it, I got such a headache from it. I felt so nauseated. I had some cookies and I didn't even want to eat them afterwards because it was, when I went to the other room to eat them, I just was like, I can't right away because I just felt so nauseous from this. And that never usually happens to me from the majority of fragrances, even ones that I don't really like that much. So that, and also I would say the smell is very forgettable too. So it's like generic and forgettable, but also offensive somehow, like just thick, but not even in a way where it has massive longevity and projection. The ratings on most fragrance database sites for this tend to be that it's low to moderate. For me, the projection was not low, that's for sure, because a lot of times when it says being decanted, I really can't smell it that strongly, and this was like very strong. But on skin, it's not super strong, I would say. But to me, this wasn't like, oh, it so disappears in a second or something. So it did feel at least moderate to me for the projection, and then lower longevity maybe. But yeah, just in terms of comparing it to other stuff, some people compare this to Flower Bomb or Donna Born Roma by Valentino. I feel like it's not just like any one of those, but maybe you could take aspects of those, but like, I wouldn't call it super close to Flower Bomb because the patchouli part in Flower Bomb is totally not here. Like, there isn't that side of it at all. That there's maybe like some Baccarat Rouge wannabe influence, of course, like what comes out these days. It doesn't have that practically. So just like a lot of different kind of stereotypical feminine designers / just that kind of like modern amber sweet scent profile in just a way that is a combination of generic and also perfumey. And I know that bothers a lot of people sometimes to like, no, what does that even mean, perfumey? But as I always say with that, I think we all kind of know what that means when we smell it, like perfumey. And that's what this is to me. It's just like, and it's not about who this is by. It's not about it being feminine fragrance. I try feminine fragrances all the time. I love Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I love Daisy by Marc Jacobs. So this is not about trying to be too cool, too masculine, this or that, or anything for any aspect of this. This is purely about, I really was very opposite of impressed with the actual smell, sad to say. The price is right-ish, at least. I mean, it's still almost $80 for 100 milliliter, but at least it's not like this is like niche pricing or something. So I can't talk too much shit about that, but at the same time, like, you could for sure get something better than this for under $50. Leans feminine, and yeah, I'll link in the description where I decanted it if you do want to try a sample, or get it somewhere else if you want to, but for me, no.